Star Quilt Company sent me this half hexagon template. I've never made a half hexagon, so it was interesting. But I've done a little bit, actually a lot. I can't wait to show y'all. And I'm gonna show you what I've learned. So this is 2.5 inches by 5 inches. So if you're using a charm pack, you would be able to get 2 half hexagons out of every piece. If you're using a jelly roll, which is what I'm using, then you can get one here and then turn it, and another one right here, and I have this doubled and then doubled again. So I opted for this jelly roll because these half hexagons just lean themselves, in my mind, to 70s fabric. And I don't know why, but that's just what I think of. And this fabric is pretty 70s-ish. I traced down the side and down this straight side, down this side and down this straight side. Now I'm gonna cut it out.
I was born in 1979, and the big baby, when he was a little fella, said, "Mom, what were the 70s like?" I was like, "Dude, I don't know what the 70s were like." And he said, "Well, you were born in the 70s. You should know." So I need to go get him and show him this fabric and tell him this is what I think the 70s were like, or what the 70s were like anyway in my own mind.
And there's enough here to get another one out of. But I'm gonna put it to the side for now because I don't need it this very second. And I might want it for something else. So you have half hexagons, right? And we're gonna use these half hexagons to make whole hexagons. So what you're gonna do is lay one down that way, and then you're gonna line this one up just like that. And then you're gonna line this one up. Now, on this row up here, we need another one of these to make our full hexagon. And down here, we need another one of these to make our full hexagon. And we'll add this down here and 2 more on the sides so that we can have some finished hexagons. All right, so you're gonna sew this row, and then you're gonna sew this row, and then you're gonna sew this row, okay? We're gonna start by taking this first one, laying it over here. And do you see how it doesn't line up? That's because we need to do it like this. Pretty side to pretty side. And do you see where these corners are cut and it's flat? That's where you line up at the top right there. And then this corner right here that's flat lines up with this top. Now, I'm gonna sew this and open it up and show you. Straight stitch, 1/4 inch seam, back stitching when you start and when you stop. Okay, we've sewn it. You ready? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, now, we're going to lay that back the same way, and we're gonna sew this one. We're gonna line these up just like this. You want the straight sides to touch and the straight sides to touch. And you're gonna stitch that down. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, now we have this next row. I'm not gonna sew this row because we're gonna sew something else, but I did want to show you how it worked. I'm gonna sew this row together the same way. You see that? I'm gonna iron mine. You go iron yours. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, here's one piece and here's the second piece. Now, I'm gonna lay those pretty side to pretty side, and I'm gonna sew that straight. So you're gonna sew your pieces together crisscrossed, and you're going to sew your rows together straight.
When you're finishing the end of each row, all you'll do is cut one of your blocks in half, and that will make your row straight. I was just sewing a few together to show y'all how it worked, and truthfully, it just didn't occur to me to put the end on there so you could see, but I'll show you on the quilt that we're making.
Dun, dun, dun! Look how perfect that is. Okay, so I took my fabric and I cut my hexagons out. I arranged them all like I think I wanted them, and then I sewed my rows together. And I sewed 8 different rows. And then I numbered them 1 through 8. But I made a stack of rows. So I sewed 3 row 1, 3 row 2, 3 row 3, you get it. But row 1 will also attach to row 8, I think. In my mind, that's how it works. So here are our pieces. And I'm going to iron them, and then y'all wish me luck. I'm super excited about this. I just hope in my mind the way it works out, it actually works in real life. but I'll keep y'all posted. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.